Hello and welcome, guys. We're about to get into some chakras and auras. I hope you guys have been enjoying this course and gaining a lot of information. Please feel free to get a pen and paper, take some notes. As you go through this video, if you have questions, make sure you chime into our Facebook Q&A sessions and ask your questions there. Ask them within the group. So let's get into this information. Let's talk about some chakras and auras and why this is important. So with the energy of the Brains of Beauty Academy, some of you ladies may already have a good foundational knowledge of what the chakras are. But for those of you who don't, we're just going to go over the basics of what chakras are. We're going to learn about each trait, how we can balance them, and why it's important for us to get into a daily and weekly routine of checking in on our chakras. And so a lot of times when we talk about self-care, loving yourself, and a lot of times you're like, well, how do you do that? How do I do that? How do I do that? Balancing your chakras is a great activity to show that does that, because after we go through this information, when you understand your chakras, it's going to change your life, especially when you know how to operate them and know how to work with them. Okay. So everybody has chakras. All right. Let's understand that everybody has chakras. We all have chakras. Nobody is exempt. Okay. So before we get started, let's talk about energy, okay? Before we get into anything, you got to have a good understanding and a very practical understanding of energy. So before we do that, spot. Now do this. I want you to rub your hands together. All right? About to show y'all, we all are energy beings. Energy is everywhere, flowing through us, okay? Now stop. Now, what you feel right now, feel something staticky. You feel, it feels like there's nothing there. You don't see it, but you feel it. That's energy. All right. So we have energy centers called chakras. And when I'm visualizing this energy, I'm turning it into a ball. And so I can feel the ball, visualizing this white ball of energy. All right. As it gets bigger. You can still feel it, even as it goes here. I still feel the energy from both of my hands rubbing and touching on this ball of energy. And so we're going to get into practices that we can do to balance our energy. And I'm taking this ball of energy and I'm just showering it over my aura, over my body, creating peace. It feels so good. And I'm visualizing this all in my head and it's actually working. Okay. So that demonstration was to show you that we have energy. We are energy. We work with energy and energy flows through us. Okay. This is ancient knowledge. This is information that's been around for thousands, millions probably of years. Okay, so chakras. Chakras are energy centers where energy flows in and out of us. Okay, so we have chakras in our hands. We have chakras in the soles of our feet. We have many chakras all over our bodies, but we have 7 major chakras, which are very large centers that are on our bodies, starting from the base of our spine to the top of our head. Okay. Each chakra has openings for the energy to move in and out of it. So as energy comes in, energy goes out, just like how blood or anything is pumped into the body. Everything is energy. So the goal of the chakras is to spin and rotate the energy, keep the energy moving along. And so a lot of people think like, okay, so what's the energy? What's the energy? Your thoughts and your emotions are energy. Currents. It's kind of like, if you know the song, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Okay? Listen to that song. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. All right, you got to roll your boat, which is your body, gently down the stream. You know, that stream is that sea of energy, right? Your body is the boat, and your rowers is your chakras. That's the chakras, all right? That's the chakra. The chakras is what's pushing the energy, moving the body through the sea of energy. Now, if one of those, and you got seven of these, because you got a big boat. You got 7 of them. Now, if one of these rowers, okay, we're going to call them rowers. I don't even know if that's the right name for it. But if one of them get tired, one of them stop, one of them break, that's going to mess up the flow of energy. That means one chakra got to work extra hard. When, it's going to mess up the whole flow. It's going to change the speed of your destination or where you want to go. Sometimes people end up sinking. It can mess up a lot of things. Our goal is to get our boat to row smoothly with no problem. Chakra balancing is the process of restoring a harmonious flow of energy across the chakra system. The effects of well-balanced chakras often translate into feelings of well-being, relaxation, centeredness, increased vitality, and embodiment of oneself. On this section of the video, we'll answer questions about chakra balancing and offer tools and techniques to help you balance your chakra system. Some of the questions we'll answer during this video are: what is chakra balancing? How to balance the chakras, why balancing your chakras are good for you. A dimension of chakra balancing consists of the process of opening each center of energy. What is chakra balancing? When we talk about chakra balancing, we may actually refer to various techniques and meanings. A commonly accepted definition of chakra balancing is the process through which the energy of the chakras is brought to a well-functioning and harmonious state. The idea of balancing a chakra is only addressing part of the picture. Each chakra part of a system that functions as a whole. If we look at how chakras work, we see that they have a dynamic connection with each other and interact energetically. Therefore, when doing chakra balancing, it's not only important to consider each chakra, but also the neighboring centers and the energy through the whole system. How to balance your chakras. Chakra balancing techniques fall into 3 categories: those centered on a physical process or activity, a meditative or introspective practice, and the transmutation of energy from another person or your own. Common practices that you can use to balance your chakras: hands-on-hands healing or energy healing, meditation, including chakra meditation, self-inquiry, exercises focused on connection of body and mind, including yoga, breath work, including pranayama, holistic and alternative medicine. There are also a number of practices aiming to restoring the balance of the chakra system as a basis for well-being. The most common ones are Reiki, craniosacral therapy, pranic healing. The use of chakra healing stones or crystals can also support chakra balancing activities. Why balance your chakras? The purpose of chakra balancing is to support a balanced flow that will sustain our overall energy level. In our everyday life, we are subject to a number of activities, sources of stress, and demands that result in the fluctuation of our energy levels. Some may feel draining, others fulfilling or nourishing. Furthermore, past events and experiences often leave a long-lasting influence on how we feel and are in the world, therefore influencing how we manage our day-to-day. Stresses placed on us by the demands of life may result in interruptions and fluctuations in our energy flow and chakra imbalances. A chakra imbalance can affect how much energy flows through the chakra system. A chakra is deficient when the energy is blocked or it is closed up. A chakra is overactive when the energy flows excessively, increased, and not regulated. The position of the energetic field associated with one or several chakras is displaced. Balancing consists of establishing sufficient and consistent flow where there is not enough regulating energy, where there's too much, and aligning where there is distortion or displacement. Your breath can balance your chakras. For thousands of years, yogis have studied, experimented, and learned how to use breath as a medium to balance chakras and study the mental fluctuation of the mind. Your focus will be the effects of breath on restoring a polarity of the chakras. Breath work is a powerful medium to withdraw from the self-destructive, conflicting, creating habit patterns that consume our life force. It allows you to reverse the downward flow of the chakra energy to upward feeding the higher centers. The breath that moves through the right side of your nose represents the sun and is warming. This side connects to the left side of the brain. The breath that moves through the left side of the nose represents the moon and is cooling. This side connects the right side. This side connects with the right side of the brain. The energy channels that parallels the spine is called the shumaman. Starting at the base of your spine and spiraling up around the central channels are two side channels. These channels are called yin and yang. Interact and cross at every chakra all the way up to the third eye. Alternate nostril breathing is one way to bring balance to your breath and harmony to your chakras, mind, body, and spirit. It connects and energizes the two hemispheres of the brain. It calms your mind. It also allows energy to move freely through your body, which empowers your body to use its natural healing abilities. Below is a simple breath exercise. Check out this simple breath exercise to help you balance your chakras. Sit in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Become aware of your breath. Total awareness on the breath. Bring your awareness to the area at the top of your head or the crown chakra. Visualize there a golden light, the color of morning sunlight, moving down into your body through your crown chakra, flowing into and down the back of the spine. Each breath, it carries life, vitality, energy, and love. All the light reaches the base of the spine. Allow it to pull there, and then you have to exhale, bringing the flow of light up the front of your body, out through your arms, into your throat, and again at the top of your head. Exhaling all negativity, emotions you no longer need. When done slowly and consciously, you can begin to feel the energy move in your own body. This exercise can be done for just a few minutes, or it can be done to guide you into a deeper state of relaxation and meditation. It is through direct experience that you learn to evolve. We hope you enjoyed this section of the chakra balancing and chakra info video. Please be sure to have all your questions ready for our weekly sessions, and I look forward to seeing you all. Peace.